This is the continuation of an episode. If you want to get caught up, click the previous annotation in the top left corner of the video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. This controller that you see here is from Business Runs You by Pescado, and it is a mod that allows you to do neat things in a macro sort of way, in other words, automated, without having to do a lot of clicking. Basically, Pescado's biggest contribution as a modder is to develop mods which allow you to not have to click so much. So if I wanted to open business, I could go over here and have Sienna click on this and then click open business and do all that, or I could just go over here and click toggle open close, and that opens the business and that closes it. Simple. Because it is a huge, very unattractive looking thing that you would not want on the front of your school, I have an invisible recolor. And I know where it is because I put it there, and I put it in the same place in all of my businesses. So I just know that if I click right here, the options for this mod are going to pop up. This is a lectern that Sienna can use, and I'll show you. And what happens is that when she's lecturing, the students will actually come into the room and sit down and listen to her. So I've had her start, and she can teach the kids different skills, like cooking. And she will start lecturing about cooking, and the students will actually build their cooking skill as they're listening to her. The same for creativity. Or you can pause. Now she's paused. She'll stop. She also earns money from that. From doing the lectern, she earns a little bit of cash. So she can practice and teach herself skills, or she can. And this mod was done by a modder whose English was not their first language. It's done by a modder at PC Sims, which is at the Sims 2 graveyard. So that's another reason the way that kids will learn skills. So when kids are born, they will gain skills by coming to school. So that's pretty neat. Let's have Sienna go out now. I think I've shown you everything about this lot, and Sienna has been hankering for some company. So I'm going to have her visit a sim. Remember the Visit the Sim mod that I showed you guys in the last episode or the episode before that? Walk to lot, visit sim, and I'm going to take that out of her queue and have her go over and visit Lex. The Visit Sim mod is one of those mods that you'll have to claw out of my cold, dead hands. Basically, it works amazingly and allows me to just, now I don't have to go over to Lex's lot or send Sienna home and then go over to Lex's lot and load up his lot and then have him call Sienna over. She can just walk over there, which is, I think, really how it should have been. And many modders said that feature was just not possible to mod in. It just was not possible. But Chris Hatch has proved them wrong. By the way, if you're looking for the Visit Sims mod, it is on my website, thejessachannel.com/Sims2 mod list. It's linked up there. Remember, though, that it's on an 18+ adult site, so there's definitely naughty bits over there. But the mod itself, the Visit Sims mod, has no naughty bits whatsoever. There's nothing naughty about it. All it does is, as you can see, lets you go and visit Sims. The curse of the loading screen. I thought when I first played The Sims 3, because I have played it, I just did not like it at all. Um, it's 3 in the morning. He's asleep. Oh, Sienna. I wish there was some way I could have her knock on the door or something, but I can't. So I think the reason why it's showing up that it's so late. I wonder if she could get into bed with him. Let's see. She can relax. He wakes up. She's like, "Morning." I think the reason why it ended at this, or started at this time, she came over at this time, was because this is the time that it was at Lex's lot. And an interesting thing just happened here, in that this mod, the Macrotastics mod that I've been telling you about, that allows Sims to go to where are you going, Sienna? Oh, outside. See, she's a polite Sim. She doesn't go into someone's house. She just goes and sits on the bench. Takes a relaxing. This is a relaxing middle of the night. This is not at all creepy, Sienna. I was saying that the reason why we came over his house at this time is because at his house, this is the time I left the lot last time. I left it in the middle of the night. So that'll teach me to leave lots in the middle of the night. Okay, Sienna, time to go home. So I'm going to have her go home. Because hanging out on someone's house, outside when they're asleep, it's just, it's not at all creepy. Not at all. No problem. What are you talking about? Easy peasy. Thank goodness there's not a sheriff in town yet. Oh, Sienna'd be doing time. She'd be doing a couple of sim days. So I'd mentioned that I will have a working jail. It's just going to be really fun to set up. And the sheriff, or the I'm not sure if I'll call him the sheriff or call him the law enforcement. What do you got? Another name, the policeman. His job will also be to train dogs. Attack dogs, and those robots that they make on the robot thing that attack Sims who are trying to steal your gnome. He'll sell those. So his whole business will be about security. That kind of neat ideas like that. Hello, Sienna. So she really should. It's Monday. She should be going to work. It's 9 a.m. She's actually late for her work. Time to walk to work. Hustle it. I know you want to hang out, but forget it, sister. You got money to earn. Big time dough. I'm going to fast forward while she goes to work because there's nothing else going on at this lot. Except for... Oh, she got her first. The Elder Council is going to send her a little letter of reprimand. This is the only problem with having Sims who are single. So Sienna's earned $100. And what I do with, well, in her case, since she's a single Sim, I'm not going to do this, but in every single house I have this little tree here. It's a wallet token, and it allows me to deposit a certain amount of money, like $100, into her account. It's different than Monique's computer. And the reason why it's different, Sienna, I want you to make something to eat because you could always use something to eat. Make a group meal of, what do you have a craving for? Oh, definitely. This is what I was looking for in the other Let's Play episode than when we were at someone else's house. I was looking for waffles. Waffles with tangerine. Sienna's got a big waffle craving going on. Maybe I'll have her eat nothing but waffles for her whole pregnancy. I had a commenter mention that they wanted to see Sienna have a baby very quickly, and I wanted to say that this is a very slow-paced Let's Play. It's not very... I've never been a speedy player. I've always been a slow-paced simmer. But Sienna doesn't look very happy. Let's see. I mean, she might just be concentrating, but besides having to go to the bathroom, she hasn't got a lot going on. But... okay, how much do you really have to... do you think they're stirred? I think they're stirred. I think they're good and stirred. Is it just me, or when you guys watch your Sims cooking, do you get hungry? Because I want a waffle now. Is that just me? So for those of you guys coming in who just want to see the baby being born very quickly and that kind of stuff, yeah, I'm not your channel. I'm definitely not your channel. The baby will be born, you know, it's just 3 sim days, so it won't take too long. But it'll probably be within the next 2 episodes that feature Sienna.
Frukana.
8. And then afterwards I'm going to have her call... oh, Lord. I'm going to have her clean the toilet. Clean that. Actually, instead of having her clean just the toilet, I'm going to have her macro, and this is what I mean by macro-tastics, and clean, and then she'll clean everything that's dirty in the house. She has a want to join the garden club. And so I'm also going to have her work on the garden as well, too. But after she's done cleaning, which is wonderful, because it just, as you can see, she's going to clean the counter. I've been using that macrotastics for so long that when I finally figured out what it meant, like what macrotastics meant, and what it allows the Sims to do, and how much it saves me on clicking on each little item in the house and clicking clean, and how it saved me from getting carpal tunnel syndrome. I was sold at that point. I don't think I've used the regular way of cleaning things for years now. Years. Afterwards, I'm going to have her ask Lex out. I'll have her invite him over, actually. Here we go. Hey, honey boy. Want to come over? You've already knocked me up, so you can't do it again. So by leaving my Sims at the same time every day, like when they get home from work, is when I'll leave their lots, because it allows me to... I don't know why I keep pausing. I'm getting better. Have you guys noticed? I'm getting better at the pausing. So she has a want to join the garden club. And so this little lot back here is going to be her little garden plot. And let's throw some garden aspects in here. Some garden plots and different things like that. Oh, and one more thing. Sienna does not make enough money. She only makes $100 a day. Teaching is poor, and she can't use that money as much as she would like to. She cannot use that money from the Elder Council. There we go. Because it's not her money. So she used, she got $5,000. She used some of that, not very much. So I'm going to have her put 4,500 back. And this is what I mean about it's really fun to play with an economic system. Who is it? I'll have her put 4,000 and then have her put... That'll do. Is that I just said that she can't use money that's the Elder Council's, and I do mean that. But I'm also not going to go and do the math about what she spent at the school, and I just eyeball it. About the more or less eyeball it phase. The whole point is to create more opportunities for story through conflict or through challenges, like the town running out of money, like that kind of stuff. And I just really enjoy watching a bank account grow when I see that the sim has earned all that money and they're then able to get a vacation home. And it also keeps the money away from bills. It keeps things separate. But that's about the only thing I really use it for. Like I said, it's simming, not accounting. Okay. Let's see. Lex, are you going to make any moves? Stop scratching your armpit. Oh, and you have to get a matching set? Really? Oh, come say hi to him. Greet him. Get your butt down here. Haul it, Sienna. Oh, here comes trouble. You know, by the way, while I have you here, let me go over here. And I've been trying to change her dress for since the beginning of the Let's Play. It'll be like episode 30 and I'm still trying to change her dress. I was thinking that there's another way to change her clothes. And I'm just blanking out on where it is right now. It is... Oh, I remember. It is Numenor's clothes rack. Here it is. And this might allow me to change Sienna, who's here. I'm going to control the sim. I'm going to go over here and see if I can't get her into another outfit. Yay, finally! This episode is presented in parts. To see the next part, click on the next annotation in the top right corner of the video. If the next part has not been uploaded yet, it will be tomorrow. So if you want to see it, subscribe.